Hey guys, today I've got some really exciting news. It's about a live-action Ezra Bridger, an actor who is in talks with Disney about playing Ezra Bridger in a live-action TV show. It is Mena Massoud. He played Aladdin in the Disney film. I'm so stoked, so excited. I really hope it's true. These are just rumours, and apparently they're in the talking stage, so nothing's been signed. It isn't guaranteed, so I'm trying not to get my hopes up, but this would be so cool if they brought Ezra Bridger into live action, especially if it's in the Ahsoka show, which it most likely will be. I mean, if they're talking about it now, and I mean, it's the most logical show for him to be in, it's pretty much guaranteed he'll be in that one if he's going to be in any. It's so cool, I cannot wait, I really hope it's true. It makes sense because Mena Massoud, he's worked with Disney before, he's got a past with them. The film did really well, the Aladdin film, it did great numbers. I'm assuming everything went well on their side, so really hoping it's true. It'd be so cool if we got Ezra Bridger in live action. I'm loving how they're bringing all these Clone Wars and Rebels animated characters into the live action. First we get Ahsoka, now we're going to get Ezra Bridger. Seeing them together would be so cool. It's 10 years, I believe, between the season finale of Rebels, where we see Ezra Bridger, and the Ahsoka show, so there's such a big gap there. So much could have happened, there's so many possibilities, so many storylines. It could be so cool seeing Ahsoka finding Ezra, or even Ezra finding Ahsoka, we really don't know. But I think it'll be really cool if we get Ezra Bridger in a live action show, especially the Ahsoka one. So I'll get straight into the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. So as you can see, it says Star Wars Rumours, Mena Massoud reported frontrunner to play live-action Ezra Bridger. It looks like we're one step closer to having Ezra Bridger appear in live-action Star Wars property. Kettle Run Transmissions has reported via The Direct that live-action Aladdin star Mena Massoud is a frontrunner to take on the role of the Jedi Padawan of Kanan Jarrus. This news comes as a bit of surprise, as we'd expect someone like Rahul Kohli to take on the character, as he has been interested for some time. So, for all of you who don't know, Rahul Kohli, I think is, everyone thought, including me, for a while, that he was potentially going to play Ezra Bridger. He posted tons of things, which I'll put up on the screen now. There's tons of tweets of him hinting at him playing Ezra Bridger. It made sense. He's got the physical appearance, the physical features of Ezra Bridger. He is trolling, it's not actually true, he isn't playing Ezra Bridger. It was funny though, some of the tweets he puts quite funny. He leaves little hints of him potentially working with Lucasfilm and Disney, but it doesn't seem like it's true. You never know, it might be in the future, maybe it is, but it is pretty much definite that it was just a big troll, and he's not actually playing Ezra Bridger, as we can see. So yeah. So Mena Massoud does also have like the physical appearance and physical features of Ezra. He does genuinely look like what an older Ezra could be when he's about 30 years old, which is what he is, probably, give or take, about 30 years old in at the time of the Ahsoka show. Some people are a bit concerned that he's a bit of a safer approach because he's a Disney actor. He is a good actor, but some people are worried that with Rahul Kohli, he could have done a lot more of a grizzled Ezra, so a lot more brutal, and I don't know, it's just with Mena Massoud, it's a bit more of a safe approach, but kind of Disney orientated. He's played Aladdin, it's more of a children's show. I'm sure he can do both, and I'm really excited to see what he's like, but that was some people's original concern, that he couldn't do that real grizzled Ezra Bridger type when he's 30 years old and all he's potentially been through, that sort of Ezra Bridger. And I think the first place I saw that was from the Den of Nerds on a podcast, and I think it was, I was thinking, I didn't think about that. I think it's a really good point. I still think it'd be good, and I'm really excited to see what he'll do, but I think that is a good point. He'll definitely have to change the way he acts. It's definitely quite a difficult role to play, so it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. So as you can see, it says, by the end of the series run, Ezra is roughly 20 years old, as the series ends prior to the beginning of Rogue One and A New Hope, which take place within just days of each other. If the Ahsoka series takes place in 9 ABY at the same time as The Mandalorian,
then Ezra would be about 30 years of age, as 10 years would have passed from the last time we see him. So yeah, he'd be 10 years older than the last time we saw him in the season finale. And it says this is backed up by the aforementioned The Direct article. Ezra's age would fit the bill for Mena Massoud, as he's almost the same age Ezra would be. So it's really interesting because there's 10 years gap, and that's why I think I mentioned the grizzled Ezra, because we don't know what he's been through in this time. We really don't know what's happened in these 10 years. However, we can assume a lot of it wasn't very good. So he could be a completely different person. He might be. We really don't know, because we now know that Ahsoka was definitely searching for Grand Admiral Thrawn during this time, in The Mandalorian Chapter 13, The Jedi, where we learn that she is indeed searching for Grand Admiral Thrawn. So I think it's really interesting, because Ezra's definitely got something to do with Grand Admiral Thrawn, obviously, because the way the season ended, of Rebels. So it'll just be really interesting to see how these three characters, and I mean, if we get Grand Admiral Thrawn, that would be insane. Potentially linking all the series, he could be the Thanos of Star Wars. Like, it's going to be really cool. So that's the video. I hope you enjoyed. I don't know about you guys, but I'm so excited to see what this could be. Again, they're just in the talks. It's not actually 100% confirmed. Nothing's been signed. And at the end of the day, these are rumours, although they are pretty validated. And we're quite confident they're true. You can never be too sure. But I just can't wait to see what happens. Getting Ezra Bridger in live action, and potentially Thrawn, like all the things that could come from the Ahsoka show, is just endless. It's so exciting. Cannot wait. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
Show me the one whose safety deems such destruction.